All right, y'all. So I'm gonna tell y'all what is game. What is game? Everybody know what game is. Oh, you hear that slogan? Hey, so and so won a game on me. Oh man, he got game. All this, right? So game. I'm about to break it down real simple. Game is just somebody use their charisma to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's using their charisma, like they charm, they like ability to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to be good at business, you gotta have game. You want to be good with women, you gotta have game. You want to be good at sales, you gotta have game. You want to be good at getting money, you gotta have some type of game. So using game, it's not just in a negative sense. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people put game in that same categorization as being a player or being a gold digger. Oh, they use their game, the gamer up, game them up. You know what I'm saying? Or a basketball game. Y'all know I'm not talking about that. So I'm talking about game, just what's game. So if you're able to use your charisma to like sell people in the gym, sell people at work in sales, you working for a car company, you got to sell stuff, that's game. So people could be using game to persuade you to be in a political party. You know what I'm saying? Like we use game for that. Trump using game on a lot of white people right now to get them to vote for him. Using game on a lot of rich people right now to get people to vote for him. That's what Trump using game on. So Trump gotta have some of the best game there is. You know what I'm saying? He gotta have, even though he's using game to get people to vote for him that have money, he's still using game on the minorities to keep them talking about him, to keep them relevant. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, yeah, you might be thinking he's using game on them, but in reality, he's using game on you. That's how good his game is. You know what I'm saying? So you got to recognize what people's hidden agendas are. It might not be what it looks like in the front. Some people might front that they like you just to get some money from you in the back end. Some people might front like, hey, this deal is so good for this and this, just to get something in the back end. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to realize what people's agendas are. So game is more complicated than what it seems. You know what I'm saying? Like that situation with the women thing. Some people might use game just to think you like them. Oh, he like me, he like me, or she like me, she like me. But in reality, they milking you for money or milking you to just use you. You know what I'm saying? That's what game can be used for. So, you know what I'm saying? If somebody's being game, running game on you or being genuine, that's something that you really need to be able to recognize. Because a lot of people out here, you heard of that saying, a sheep in a wolf's clothing or a wolf in a sheep's clothing or whatever that is. Some people could be really genuine and like really want to help you. Most of the time it's going to be like your mom, your brother, your shit, not even that for a lot of people. Some people can't trust their family, but genuinely somebody that loves you, your husband, your wife, you know what I'm saying, somebody you grew up with for a long time. Those are going to be people that genuinely want to help you just to see you do well. But sad to say, that's not the case 90% of the time. Some people want to use you just to use you. Some people want to use you for their benefit. Some people just don't want you to see you do well. So you got to be able to recognize, hey, what's people's hidden agendas? You know what I'm saying? Do people really want to see you doing well? Or do they just want to use you for something else? And that's fine. Some people want to use you to do something for them to help them benefit. Because you could benefit off of that too. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about using game. You know what I'm saying? Playing the game. If somebody want to use you, if he make 100 million for me, then he might make 1 million, but whatever, he making me 100 million. Okay, well, play that role, make 1 million, be done with that situation, use that money to do something else for yourself. It's not about, I don't want to play the game just cause, like, play the game. If you're gonna benefit in some type of way that's not gonna affect anybody else in a negative light, play the game. That's what it's about. Life not about, you get to do everything you want when you want because you want to. That's not how life is. You have to take opportunities that might benefit other people, but it's going to benefit you in the long run. So you just got to play the game. You know what I'm saying? So just know that everybody playing some type of game, regardless who it is in your life, somebody going to be playing a type of game. Whether it's a negative game to bring you down or it's a positive game to bring you up, whether it's persuasive game with sales, whether it's persuasive game with girls, women, men, just know that people playing some type of game. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's to throw you off your game, to not make you do well, to not see you succeed, it's something being done when it's a relationship between two people. Not everything It's just, oh, how you doing, to genuinely care about how you doing. Sometimes people use the words how you doing just to get an intro, to talk about something, to get some information out of you. Like, think deep. Just don't think what's at the surface level. You know what I'm saying? People just don't do stuff for no reason. People do things for a reason, whether that's people washing your car. They wash your car to get money. You know what I'm saying? Or one day you don't pay the man, he gonna leave a scratch in your car. You wonder where the scratch came from, or you think it's from this, but hey, it's a reason behind that. He put a scratch in your car because you didn't pay him. It's reasons why people do anything, why people do things. You know what I'm saying? So it's game being played in all circumstances of your life that you gotta recognize. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's your teacher might be telling you, hey, this test is really, really, really hard. And they might hype the test up so you study harder. You know what I'm saying? That's the game that they're using. They might make it seem really hard, knowing that it could be hard, but not as hard as what they're making it seem. You know what I'm saying? But they using that to get you to study harder. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to recognize, hey, well, let me just take it for what it is and prepare myself to this high of a standard. People might say, oh, you need to work really, really hard to get this. You might overwork, but you'll be prepared to get whatever goal you want. You know what I'm saying? So people might use game to build you up, to make you overcompensate for things that you might not know about. So when you looking at things, you looking at people talk, you listen to people, some people might come up talking real fast, slowly digest that, recognize what it is, recognize what do they have to benefit, what do I have to benefit, how's he coming about me, what's the end result. People gonna eventually expose who they are. Most of the time through actions, but a lot of times through words as well. So people gonna talk themselves in the holes if you pay attention. And most people that talk a lot, talk fast, just talk to talk and don't listen, those are gonna be the people that you need to really keep your eye on what game they running, if they lying to you or telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? People that tell you the truth don't need to speak fast, talk a lot. They just say what it is, and that's what it is. It's genuine, it's true. People that talk fast, talk a lot, be very weary. Because a lot of the times it's some bullshit being said in the back, if you really pay attention. If some people sell you something and it's just, hey, boom, this is what it is. They don't gotta keep on jabbering about some off-topic stuff or try to get you to laugh and try to get you to come down, try to get you, like, let's say selling something, you know what I'm saying? But if somebody keep telling you the truth, hey, this is what it is. Hey, I love you. Hey, I don't, hey, do this because of this. Once people start hyping you up, yeah, man, this will be da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, it sound like they trying to sell some shit. If you ever heard those auctions with people on TV, oh, buy this car because of this, and this, and this, and this, and that. They ain't telling you about no type of payment plans, no type of interest being accrued. When you take that car off the lot, how much value the car is, they not telling you none of that. They just telling you all this positive stuff. Best believe something comes with a consequence, good or bad. Consequences are good and bad. So just know that when you're looking for stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing deals with people and you talking, you might be able to go to college, but hey, it might be debt that comes with that. And even if you don't have debt, it might be time you got to spend studying instead of time you can be using making money. Like, it's always a cost, and some costs you might want to sacrifice now to benefit in the long end. But just recognize game. You know what I'm saying? Really recognize that. Keep your hat, my dad used to say, use your head is more than a hat rack. So really use your head. Don't just jump into situations. Don't just make commitments without knowing what's this all about. Don't just make a decision, split-second decision. Take some time yourself, think about it. Don't let somebody rush you, don't let somebody do that. Take some time, think about it. Recognize what game is real, what game is fake, what game you want to play a part in, because you're going to play a part in some type of game, and what games you don't. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say. Watch out. Be on top of your shit. Real talk, man.